All right, in this chapter, we'll be talking about e-payments, a way to request payments from your customers digitally via email or a text message. It can be done from any invoice in DX1 major units, parts, or work estimates. So let's talk about the process. First thing you need to understand is in order to use e-payments, they work through our integrated payment providers. If you're not integrated with DX1 today and you need more information, you can see here at the DX1 website. I can come to DMS, integrated payments. It'll bring me to this page. I can read a little bit more details, but most importantly, you can fill out some information to have somebody reach out to you where you can ask questions, understand the benefits, and see if this can help your dealership, which in most cases it will. So make sure to reach out and find out some more information if you're not. Once you do get set up, or if you're an existing dealer today using an integrated payment provider, you'll need to make sure you come over to dealership settings all the way down here. The very last option is online payment config. You'll need to make sure to come in here and toggle on the payment provider that you're using. In this case, I'm using Clover as my integrated partner. I'll click that toggle, hit save, everything will be set up. All right, now I did mention that e-payments can be used in any type of invoice. For this demonstration, we're going to use a parts invoice. I've added a customer, they have a valid text SMS number, a valid email address. I can see here for this customer, my preferred notification method is email. I've added some parts here that they want, and now I need to request the e-payment. So what I'm going to be able to do is come down here and click the plus icon. You'll see it'll request the amount due. If I scroll down just a little bit more, we can see balance due is 744, and it automatically puts that amount in here. I could override this if I needed to get like a partial request. Maybe I'm just requiring them to pay half now and they can pay half when they come pick up the part or something like that, whatever the situation may be. But it will default to the balance due. I can decide whether I want to send it as a text message by clicking this icon, or I can send it as a text message using, or send it as an email, which is what I'm going to do in that demonstration. So I click the email icon. It has the method of payment set already to my online payment method, and I hit request payment. And now what's going to do a couple things is it's going to start in the background. It's going to start by sending an email to the customer. Obviously they need a way to make that payment. They're going to get an email. It's going to have a secure payment link in it that they can click. They'll do that, and you'll end up getting a notification. And we'll walk through that process here in a second. Now, one of the things I did want to talk about is you can see there's some change on the page right now, right this moment. Once we actually sent that over, we can see that there is now an amount requested, right? That's so we can kind of keep track that somebody's already sent something to this customer via the request. Now, once that customer makes that payment, as you can see right here, inside the invoice, we're going to get a notification if we're in it saying the e-payment's been added. So, you can have the invoice open if you need to, if you're talking to the customer or they're letting you know they're processing it right that moment. But there's a good chance you may have sent the request to the customer, and it might be a little bit before they do it, and you may not have the invoice open. So you're thinking, well, how would I know when a customer has done that? And what you'll get is an e-payment notification. This is through our smart notification tool. There's tiles on the dashboard you'll see here in the left navigation menu. They come in real time, and this will be a notification to let you know that you could open that invoice where you would have seen the message we just saw, the flyout, that let us know that we had an e-payment, and then it would apply it, which it's done here, and now we've taken our payment. If we need to complete the invoice, we can do that. We can hit complete sale. We can put the item in a box and ship it to our customer. Again, the process is going to be the same whether you're in service, parts, or major units. You'll do the exact same process, and this is a great tool. And I'm going to offer a little bit of a product manager's tip here that I found dealers say, I would have not thought of using it that way, but it's a good point. If you're ever in a situation, maybe in the holidays time of year, or a big sell event or something along those lines, and your normal cashiering stations are deep with customers, you could set up a virtual station, meaning you could say if people are going to pay via credit card, they could get in a different line. They can come up to you. You could send them that request right in front of you. They could open up the email or the text message on their phone, make a payment, and you wouldn't need a terminal to even do that. So I'm not saying you'll want to do that on an everyday basis, but there are some options to thinking outside of the box when you have a lot of people at the counters and you're trying to get people cashed out for something. And of course, this is a great way to do business outside of your business. If you're going out to some type of event, people can, you can use DX1 from anywhere on a browser. You do have the ability with the integrated payment partner with MIC with the Clover terminals. If you have the right type of mobile setup or you have connection to a Wi-Fi, you can always take their terminals with you. But even if you don't, you could be requesting e-payments, from your booth, from your event, whatever it is you're doing with the customer again right in front of you. You could send them an invoice, say, did you receive it? Yes, open it, pay. You can make the confirmation, close the invoice, and hand the product to them. So some pretty handy ways to use e-payments. Hopefully this chapter is giving you more information about how to find out how to get set up, how to configure it, and how to use it within DX1.